6, it says the Lord Almighty will lash him with the whip. I'm paraphrasing, by the way. As he will raise his staff over the waters as he did in Egypt. Was it Yahweh who did it in Egypt, or was it Aaron and Moses who did it in Egypt?
Sorry, you're a little quiet, so I'm having a little...
Yeah, sorry. I'm saying this, they can just be agencies since Jesus represents Yahweh. We see this throughout the Bible, okay? Like, for example, Isaiah 10, verses 26, right? It says, the Lord Almighty will lash him with the whip as he will raise the staff over the waters as he did in Egypt. Who did it in Egypt? Who raised the staff over in Egypt? In Exodus.
I do think that the language of agency applies here. Jesus calls himself Lord of the Sabbath. Do you think Moses or Elijah could say that he's Lord of the Sabbath? Do you think John the Baptist could say that he's Lord of the Sabbath? And God reveals himself in the Old Testament as uniquely the bridegroom to his people. It seems quite strange to say, well, Jesus could also say that because he's God's agent. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
No, it does, because I'm showing you where Moses and Aaron is called Yahweh as the agent. Okay.
Yeah, Moses is called Elohim in Exodus 7:1. I'm aware of the language of agency.
No, not 7:1. No, not Exodus 7:1. No, not that. Not that. Exodus 7 verses 17 through 19. I'm pairing it with Isaiah 10 verse 26. Isaiah 10 verse 26 says that Yahweh was the one who raised the staff over the waters as he did in Egypt. Who did it? Was it Aaron or was it Yahweh who did it in Exodus 7?
Aaron.
Is Aaron Yahweh or is he an agent of Yahweh?
He's an agent of Yahweh.
Okay, what's the symmetry breaker between that and Mark 2?
I'm aware of your language of agency. I just don't think it applies to this particular example. Well, for the reasons I've already given you.
Well, yeah, I rebuttal it. I just rebutted it with this.
Well, yeah, and your rebuttal, frankly, TJ, your rebuttal just isn't very convincing. So
what's the argument for that? What's the argument for that? Yeah.
The argument that he already gave you. Who else is going to say that they're the Lord of the Sabbath?
That's the argument from silence. That's the argument from silence. That's why you know that.
He's bridegroom to his people.
Yeah, I just said that can just be agency.
Right. So, hold on. So agency in this case, forgive sins, is the Lord of the Sabbath and is also the bridegroom.
Yeah, because he's given the authority to do so. How we see in John 5:19, Matthew 9.
So who is the bridegroom? Who is the bridegroom? Who is the bridegroom?
I didn't stop interrupting you. Why are you?
Why are you panicking, dude?
I'm not panicking, bro. I'm right here,
man.
I'm right here. What are we doing here, bro?
Why are you freaking out about this?
The bridegroom is your point is I know your point. Let me explain. You just went to the sense. You blundered really bad. Wait, hold on. He's given the authority to do so. He does not have it essentially. You have to provide evidence. He has it essentially for the disciples. They were given it by Jesus in John chapter 20 verse 23. Jesus is given authority. How we see in Matthew 9:8, Matthew 28 verse 19, John 5:9.